Hello YouTube. I think I found a game I can join that involves other people. Difficulty 7 bugs. I'm going to go back to my auto-injector because it's great to get my health back when I'm low or get up off the ground quicker, especially when injured by not only the enemy but also my friends. The Knight SMG is good. I'm going to switch up to the Paragon. We're going to need anti-tank. I might actually, because I already have friends, I don't need the turret, I feel. I might actually go the resupply pack, and then I need some way to deal with bugs, so I could also do the Avenger, but I might actually just do rail cannon. 2 rail cannons, and then just a backpack, just to keep things simple, you know? Keep things very simple. Just 1 resupply bag, and then 2 rail cannon strikes. So I'm reading the situation right now. It looks like we're about to do an escort of the convoy. It also looks like my team is struggling. Be careful not to do any friendly fire. I'm going to call in my resupply pack now while the convoy gets started. I do have to reload. Briefed it. Okay. They're not killing patrols. Definitely not in time. They have to kill patrols. I'm not sure what 2 Fox is doing. We do have a possible spawn point behind the convoy. I think I got him. Reloading. Another possible spawn point left side. There's another one behind us. That was unfortunate. Everything is unfortunate. But it looks like we're going to complete the convoy. As long as they don't touch the convoy. Looks like it'll finish. And now we can go to the next objective, which I guess is going to be the black box. It'll force us to move bottom right because of where the drop-off location is. Okay. Oh. Okay. Reload! Heard a spawn. So we have 2 patrol units here. Force us to move right. Careful of that volcano. Reloading! And then as soon as we drop off the black box, it looks like we can easily start the geological survey. After establishing our defenses, of course. This is also a good example of how horrible the breaker is. It already consumes a lot of ammo, and the fact that it's a shotgun, it's not very good against the armor of the bugs. So this would be a good example of that. That's a problem. Gotta keep it moving if I can. I still have to reload. We do have a turret up now, so that's helpful. I'm trying to distract the tank bug. It doesn't look like they have much anti-tank that is sensible, that shouldn't be shot near the geological survey, but it was, unfortunately. It took a lot of damage there. Just trying to not let the geological survey get hit at all. It took a couple hits there. Just want to get it finished. Alright, looks like we managed to finish it just in time. That was very close. So we do have to go bottom left for the oil. Watch out for the volcano. The lava that spews out there. Start the objective as soon as you can. Try not to throw your stratagems on top of the person who's at the panel. That would make sense.
Stand by. Equipment on its way. Equipment on its way.
Always watch for those tentacles. I am going to take one ammo, because I am at half the maximum I can carry, and also I have room for an additional ammo in my bag. Always watch for pods falling from the sky. Oh, that was close. Right when I said that. I can't call anyone in because my reinforce is on cooldown. Well, 2Fox should know that mine's on cooldown. Now it's off cooldown. I'm going to throw them back in again. They're going to want their stuff. And then I can see this perpetuating where they keep grabbing their stuff and then they keep dying. So we'll see how long this fight is. They're going to want their stuff over here. The Rumbler. Which really isn't a good choice for 4 players in a game. But at the time there were 2, so... in their defense. We really do have to keep moving if we can here. That was my fault. I'm going to start the objective. Hopefully we'll get a turret down. I know one of these guys has a turret that we can call in. I do have one rail cannon strike I can use, but it looks like we have sufficient anti-tank with the Avenger and the Rumbler and the Commando. So everyone has some form of anti-tank measure for the bugs, which is fantastic.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
So it seems we have multiple turrets in now. I don't think they're positioned very good.
Dropping equipment.
I'm going to keep this shuttle beacon between me and the turret.
Reloading. ETA T-minus 15 seconds. Reload. T-minus 10 seconds. Reload. ETA T-minus 5 seconds. Shuttle arriving.
Okay, we should all get on the shuttle now, so I'm going to get on as well. And that will finish that. So because we do have sufficient anti-tank, I think I'm going to take down one of my rail cannon strikes. And I think instead what I want to do is use the REP-80 actually in this case. We do have 2 guys. Well, I shouldn't say 2 guys. I don't know if it's 2, if one player has 2 turrets or if 2 players each have a turret. But in each case we're using turrets. And also I've noticed that the group was kind of struggling taking damage. So with that, I feel the Rep-80 would be a more solid choice. It allows me to still keep the resupply pack, and I still have one stratagem that can be used for anti-tank. Or maybe instead of the rail cannon, I can do the EATs, the one-time use rocket launchers. But that will kind of get awkward with the Rep-80. So maybe then I would just stick with the rail cannon strike, actually. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep the one rail cannon, but then I'm going to go Rep-80. Especially if someone gets poisoned by the Avenger, or if someone gets poisoned by the Rumbler, takes any damage with that. The Rep-80 really comes into play. I can heal the exosuit. I can heal the turrets. I can heal my players. I really think it plays a good part in this setup. So let's go with that. Okay.
Equipment on its way.
Now when I use the Rep-80, I don't perpetually heal my friends. The Rep-80 is to pick up your friends from a distance, and the Rep-80 is to just keep people moving and equipment functioning, not to perpetually heal your friends that have full health already. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like the Rep-80 is often misused. Okay, get him back up. I'm switching back to my primary so I can contribute to the damage of the group. Okay, one person has their mic open, so I'm gonna have to mute them. Everyone's at full health, so I'm not healing them continuously for no reason. We do have some patrols, possible spawn points around us on the left side, bottom left and top. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought I killed them all. So these two bug nests that we have to kill should be relatively easy with the Rumbler. The player should be able to kill them with the Rumbler very easily. We don't have to call in anything. We don't need to call in... Okay, I don't know why this guy's doing that.
Firing for effect.
So this is actually a waste of a Shredder. He did not have to do that. Keep in mind that the Shredder is on a 210-second cooldown, so using a Shredder when you don't have to, especially when you have someone with a Rumbler, is very wasteful, in my opinion. You would save the Shredder maybe for something else.
Request confirmed.
So we're struggling now with the tank bug.
Firing for effect.
We do an Avenger. I'm going to use my rail cannon on that. That's on a 60-second cooldown, so I don't have to wait terribly long. I can't call anyone in. My reinforce is on cooldown. I'm going to slow them down by applying that slow debuff from my rifle, my Paragon. Still hear some patrols going off. Okay. I hear a tank spawning. behind us. Okay, I can't get to the objective because I'm at the edge of the screen here. Okay. Now what we can probably do is go to the artillery and then drop off the black box. Or rather, like, put the box on the ground, do the objective, and then continue on to the drop-off point. We could probably do that, because then extraction's down below. So I think that would be more time efficient to do the artillery first. Let's keep the objective moving.
Defensive stratagem incoming.
Minimize our time here.
Defensive stratagem incoming.
Okay. Just need to grab the black box. This player will need their stuff, so they need the commando, they need the supply kit. I'm trying to do circles here so that people know to pick this up. Or I could just tell them over the microphone. Okay, so be very careful when you're stabbing, because you can quite easily stab your friends.
Request confirmed. Dropping equipment.
So it seems now we're spending too much time here.
Request confirmed.
The turret is unfortunately hurting us. Oh god. That turret. Okay. He's going to end up charging us. We do have 3 different sources of anti-tank, so I don't know why we're not killing it. Especially when it's in like a straight line where it can charge. We should be killing it. This guy. Not sure what's happening. Okay. And so this is why I was mentioning earlier that we should be killing the tank bug. We have 2. Oh, he's going to kill himself. Oh, wow. Okay, he has the relocation. So this isn't working out too well. If that tank bug was actually just killed earlier, we wouldn't be in this near this situation.
Watch yourselves.
So the impaler should die from that. We need we'll call in this other guy.
Request accepted.
So a lot of events that are unfortunate like this occur because of past mistakes. I'm in the corner of the screen because that's where extraction is. We don't really have to kill it. We have all of our equipment, and it's not going to really chase us. It's an impaler.
Extraction confirmed. Shuttle inbound. ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Drevin was very efficient in taking ammo out of my resupply pack. All the magazines that were given to him, none of them were lost. I'm very hesitant in using my bayonet when it's on top of my teammate like that. Notice how my team is missing a little health, but I'm not healing them. I'm going to contribute to shooting the enemy.
Defensive strategy Stand by. Equipment on its way.
Okay. So we have a couple turrets that can take care of the patrols. So I'll take this time to actually heal the turret.
ETA, T-minus 30 seconds.
Reloading.
T-minus 15 seconds. ETA, T-minus 10 seconds.
That was my fault.
T-minus 5 seconds.
I see two foxes on the ground, so I have to get them up before the shuttle slams into the ground.
Engaging target area.
Tank bug should be dead.
Shuttle leaving. T-minus 10 seconds.
Okay. I don't know if this was the final mission of the planet. If it is the final mission, then I will stop the recording here. If it is not, then I will keep it going and until the planet's done. So we would have maybe one more mission, but I know we did one before. We did this one, and then so at most there would be 3 missions on this planet. I think I would keep my loadout. Oh, okay, the planet did finish. I think if we had another mission, I would change my primary weapon, but I think my choice and stratagems for this mission was slightly improved with the REP-80 compared to the last mission. But of course, going in, you don't know if your team already has sufficient anti-tank or not, so I guess we could say that the 2 rail cannon strikes initially were, in fact, a good choice. So just be mindful of the loadouts of your friends and pick what is sensible and what the rhythm of the game kind of calls for, and go from there. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.